I think there's a lot. I mean, you're laughing as you ask the question. I mean, I think there's a lot that goes into it. I mean, I can't get obviously in too much detail, but there's a lot that goes into it, and a lot of thought by Coach O'Leary and Coach Mickens in terms of how they want to present and what we got to do. And so, yeah, there's no doubt there's a lot of thought that goes into that weekly, and the kids do a great job executing. Well, look, I mean, first of all, they're really talented. I think the tight end is real. There's a couple of really good tight ends. Number 9 is playing at a really high level. Obviously, the slot has come up big for them as a freshman. Length and speed on the perimeter. Running backs, 3 that we'll see in the game. So then you got the tempo, you got the multiplicity of personnel groups, the formationing, the motions, whether it's jet motion or the halfback. Coach does a great job. Riley does a great job. With their presentation and the challenges that they have, and obviously they have the arsenal, to challenge you, to make you, defend the entire field, and I think that's what makes them a really good offense. Yeah, I think the coaches are doing a great job. I mean, I think our staff is doing an excellent job. I think the leadership, the practice habits, when you give me a question, I'm kind of reflecting as I go here, and I would say the practice habits, today included, have been really, really good. That preceded the results. We saw a different level in practice as of late, and we have to continue it consistently. That's the challenge. So I think that's it. In terms of the level we're trying to go to. We're trying to get to the level we need to do to have success this Saturday against a great Clemson offense. So that's our challenge right now. Well, again, I think he can beat you with his feet. He's got a big league arm. He can move he can move the pocket, whether that's boots. And then he's got a great release, a quick release on the RPO game. He can get it out to the perimeter, whether it's the bubble, the tunnel screen, the RPO game, and let his playmakers go. So, yeah, again, they're going to make you defend the entire field. They're a challenge, and I know they got our guys' attention. Big picture, right? The lesson for our defense and for our younger guys is, there's a standard to play defense here, right? And just because you're next up doesn't mean that you're playing at that standard. And I think what Mickey and Christian did is showed, themselves, their teammates, everybody, that they can play at that standard. So I was so happy for them and proud of them. I don't want to play too many games without the other two, having said that. So certainly there's a place for Mick and Christian to rep and rotate in there. But having Cam and Ben back has been great. It's really hard to outwork those two.